Nominate yourself to be the Morning After Listener of the Month, and you could be selected and score a Form Energy prize pack. Sign up now at 101ESPN.com or TMASTL.com. The TMA Listener of the Month Club is presented by Form Energy. We do the work. KPN-TFM HD2, Collinsville, St. Louis. This is TMA All Day. And we're back. It's time for After, the Morning After, presented by Munganess St. Louis Acura and Munganess Burkhardt Alton Toyota on KPNT HD2, Collinsville, St. Louis, and the TMASTL YouTube channel with Tim McKernan, Doug Vaughn, Iggy Strode, and Jackson Burkett.
It's 11 o'clock in St. Louis, and the program's called After the Morning After. And it's presented by Munganess St. Louis Acura, Munganess Burkhardt Alton Toyota, Tim McKernan, Doug Vaughn, Jackson Burkett, and Doug across the studios here, which are not sponsored, and I'm working on it. I'm telling you, I'm working on it. Is Ken Iggy Strode, and he's wearing a hat that has caught Jackson's attention for hat number 7 for the hat contest. It's a Jim Dandy, brother.
The OG Dogs hat.
Yeah, Gangster Pete. Thank you, Gangster Pete.
Thank you, Pete.
St. Louis Dogs.
Yep.
Can't buy these anymore, so if you win the contest and you say, again, I want that St. Louis Dogs hat, it's yours.
Yep. Doug, the contest will conclude in 65 shows.
It is a nice hat. How many times you wear it?
Yeah, it looks kind of newish.
Not very often. It's kind of small on me.
And will there be lice in these hats?
No, I don't have lice.
Okay.
I never had lice as a kid. You know, you see those TV shows and commercials, oh, Johnny came home with lice. That just sounds like you live in a rat-infested house.
You know what the old wives' tale is? You're supposed to slather your head in mayonnaise to help get rid of them.
Doug, you love mayonnaise.
I like a peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwich.
I like mayonnaise too. I just don't need it on my scalp. Ideally,
mayonnaise kills the lice, huh?
That's the old wives' tale. I don't know if it's true.
Oh, it's also like
Peanut butter get gum out of your hair.
When do you take a bath in spaghetti sauce?
I beg your pardon.
That's something.
Snag that if you could.
You're doing an SNL sketch, maybe?
Like ragu?
That's something.
You buy the cheap stuff, right? Because you don't want to
take a bath.
If you got something,
you take it in tomato juice.
You take a bath in tomato sauce, I think.
Juice, not salt. You don't necessarily not in a bolognese.
Is that meat sauce?
Yeah, that'd be really expensive to take one in spaghetti sauce.
Would to fill up a whole bathtub with
Mount
ragu?
Rushmore of Italian restaurants in St. Louis, Jackson. Go.
Wow, what a question.
Yeah, I came loaded for bear.
I'm gonna put. I just went there on Saturday. Antonino's. I love Antonino's.
I've never been. Have you been, Doug?
No.
Have you been, Iggy?
Oh yeah, nice place to sit on the patio. My friends from Hito came in last summer.
They're one of the few places on the hill that does fresh pasta.
What do you mean by that?
They make it in house. Like they make the dough and
you like when something's hand rolled.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Oh, it's really good. I think.
How about Dominique's on the hill?
I prefer
Dominique
Canettos.
Wilkins.
I prefer. I like.
You're meat and potatoes.
I like Gito's. Charlie Gito's, I think, has to be on there.
Do you?
Legendary spot.
Okay.
G and Tony's, really, really good. And then
Charlie Gito's is good.
I mentioned that.
Oh, did you? I didn't hear it.
It was upwards
He
of
just
10
said
seconds
5
ago.
seconds ago.
And I'm going to throw. It's my favorite spot. It's always been my family spot. Canettos. People might not like that list. They might have their own. I say it's good to have an abundance of great Italian food in St. Louis.
And there is.
Yes.
And Toasted on the Hill is
Really good.
starting to build momentum.
Hey, Iggs, big shout out to your family. Sweet Kai and his wife, his lesbianic wife.
Yes.
Dined at Aubrey on Sunday and said they had a fantastic time.
Well, that's great. Thank you.
Did that lead to Sappho's?
I don't believe that it led to.
But you don't know that it didn't.
I can't confirm nor
See,
deny.
Doug?
Therefore, I think
Okay.
Schrodinger's cat, you don't want to kill the Sapphos, nor do you want to bring the Sapphos to light.
Mr. 63011 has released what is the actual correct answer, he says, on the Mount Rushmore of St. Louis Italian restaurants. Charlie Gito's is 1, Paul Mano's is 2, Canetto's is 3, and Cafe Napoli is 4.
Napoli's food is really good.
Doug, that's the official Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
This is going to trigger Biff to call in with his 25 top Italian restaurants, and number 1 will be
Olive Garden.
Pasta House. Number 2 will be...
Hey, Pasta House is good.
I'm just kind of naming chain things here.
Yeah, that's fair.
If Biff does want to call in, we have these Mark Hanna Evergreen Wealth Strategies phone lines. The number is 636-9004-TMA.
Are they working?
Yes.
Okay.
How about that?
Yes.
The YouTube cameras and the TMASTL studios down the hallway
Pretty
working.
fancy.
And Jackson got the phone lines working. Man, you did some work today.
I didn't do a damn thing. Shout out to Craig and Marshall and the engineering team who did a ton of work yesterday, both with the software update throughout all of the stations here, and then also rectifying the issues that came with that, two of which are the cameras in the 101 studio, phone lines in here, both rectified. Thank you to them. That's incredible work on their part.
Mark Hanna, sponsor of the program, 314-889-0503. That is his number. And then you can go online at evergreen-ws.com to talk it over with Mark or Doug's son, Greg Vaughn, at Evergreen Wealth Strategies. We have people of all ages who listen to this program, and that's a wonderful thing because Mark Hanna can help you no matter what age you are. And in addition to the financial wisdom, he has a life perspective that is Yoda-like. I don't know how he does it. I've told him before, it is a real gift to not just have perspective, but then to be able to back it up with numbers. That's what they can do for you at Evergreen Wealth Strategies. Sponsor the phone lines here on After, the morning after. And if you want to call in, it's 636-9004-TMA. Evergreen Wealth Strategies is online at evergreen-ws.com. Guys, does Twin Peaks serve Italian food? That's from the 314.
Oh,
Probably
you can
chicken
get
parm.
spaghetti there.
Probably chicken parm or
probably
something.
Hooters. They serve spaghetti, probably.
In fairness, I've never been to Palmano's. Therefore, I feel like
I haven't been there either.
I'm leaving one out.
Really? You guys haven't been there? I assume you've been, Iggy?
Yeah, I've been.
Yeah. What do you get when you go? Do you get the Lambo?
I got the Lambo.
Yep. Gotta get there. I haven't been there.
I love lamb. There's not many places in St. Louis serve lamb.
I don't know why this is, but I feel like I go there during like the winter, but I don't go during the summer. And I have no idea what the
Italian
reason
food is a touch heavy for the summer.
is. Is that what it is?
Well, if you're going to be out, on the lake, cigarette boats, the last thing you want is a belly full of Alfredo.
Oh,
How about
gosh.
How about that?
But a belly full of cheeseburgers is okay?
No, but
Pork
like
steaks?
some a little like Mediterranean food, some a little lighter.
Hey, Smokey the Bear, what the hell's wrong with Olive Garden? You wrinkled foreskin? That's from Jobu's Rum.
How did that feel?
I've never eaten at Olive Garden.
Oh, I have. Unlimited breadsticks.
Pretty good.
It is pretty. I thought it was. I'm pretty easy to please. I'm a simple man.
I used to like the macaroni grill, Romano's macaroni grill. Remember those? Those were good.
Those gone?
I don't think there's certainly none in St. Louis.
The veal at Napoli is great, and then you can wash it down with 5 Han bombs to gain confidence while competing with 55-plus-year-olds handing out scholarships to their daughter's friends. That's from Carlos Spicy.
Is that what happens there?
I've done a version of that.
You've handed out scholarships?
Well, I've eaten at Napoli and then went and got a Han bomb after. I didn't get a scholarship.
When I lived in Bermuda, I had an inn with our chef Didier.
Chef Didier.
Didier Deschamps, head coach of the French national team.
He was from Canada. And on my Thursday nights off, I'd always go into the restaurant and he would give me whatever I wanted to eat for dinner that night.
You played your sources.
Yeah, and I'd go in and he'd just give me a huge rack of lamb. And what I would do is I would cut the chops up. Then I would grill them for like 5 minutes on each side. And you eat it like chicken, Doug. You just pick it up by that bone and eat it without a fork and knife. Just take big bites out of it.
Oh, Bill.
I used to work with a pastry chef from Bombay. His name was Mesfin.
Now, did Mesfin and Didier ever work together? Because that'd have been a hell of a restaurant.
No, Didier was in our restaurant. Mesfin was down in his own little bakery shop down there.
Oh.
Making cakes and pastries and tarts.
Tim, please read with emoji of praying hands, Doug. More than honorable mention is Grassi's. It's from Mr. 6311.
Agreed.
Yeah, I really won't call it Italian, though.
Well, it's an Italian lunch place.
Yeah, I guess, but Grassi's are great. The meatball sandwich, I guess you could say that's Italian. They do have pasta, but
Veal parm, pasta, pizza.
yeah, and they are Italian, so I guess we'll count that as an Italian restaurant.
First lie of the day, Iggy claiming he's eaten at Paul Mano's, and the second lie was claiming he orders the lamb when he goes to Paul Mano's. That's from Ernie Bjorkman. I don't know how he knows.
Well, if the first one's a lie, then the second one can't. That would just be an extension of the first. I'm not saying you are lying. I believe you.
I mean, my God. That's the one thing I'm going to stick to today is I'm going to lie about where I ate dinner one time.
Oh, Eric in the Central West End said Trattoria Marcella. Damn, I should have been.
Doug, those
I probably-
toasted ravioli at
Okay.
Trattoria Marcella, you know that used to be Ron and Shirley's.
I probably should have been on my list. That's a good call.
Ron and Shirley should be on your list?
No, Trattoria Marcella. I don't think I ever dined at Ron Shirley's.
My mom and dad were good friends with them. We used to go
Is that
there
right?
all the time after Thursday night bowling.
There was a location on the south side near me. Then I feel like there was one in South County. Were there only two, or there's another one? Doug, Brown and Shirley's.
Okay, Rich and Charlie's.
Different.
Good salad
Okay.
dressing.
Bartolino's, great pizza.
Yep.
Okay. Well, one thing we've discovered here with this discussion is there are a lot of places to eat.
Certainly no.
And we've been to them all.
I wouldn't call it Italian, but here are some famous Italian dishes they serve, and well, I guess they're Italian, so perfect. Glad you're back, cigarette. That's from Brian Henshin.
I gotta be honest, when you said it, I said, well, how else could you define it other than Italian?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I wasn't thinking as a restaurant because it's kind of like almost like a
It's a lunch spot.
lunch spot. Well, I think restaurants, I think dinner, but
Sure. I hear you on that.
Morning. The gourmet hot dog and pork rind casserole from Sharkle House is out of this world. Their new head chef recently graduated from Vatterott and makes a dynamic blue plate special corn dog plate. That's from Mark's over at Mark's Mulch and Bra Emporium. Johnny Londoff Mulch and Bra.
Quite a spot you got here for yourself.
obviously he's never been at Charcoal House.
I still have not been there either, and I need to go.
Great steak.
And how's the blue plate special?
Great atmosphere. Nothing has really changed in the last 50 years of that place.
It doesn't look very large.
It's not very big.
Iggy, a listener, has sent in a picture of his significant other wearing the same hat that you're wearing.
All right. What'd you think?
Congrats.
Congrats on what?
No, she's attractive. Congrats on picking that up.
Good answer.
That, Doug, is that...
What kind of way is that to talk about a young lady?
No, she is attractive. He's not a bad looking dude. Cute couple.
Uh-oh. Sounds like the MMF is brewing.
Who is that again? Is that Dirty Chewbacca?
Mr. Big Cream.
Mr. Big Cream.
He's wearing a Navy cap.
Navy cap on the road.
Yeah, that is a handsome couple right there.
Doug, would you like to go out with this couple?
No, I'm good. I'm good at Olive Garden by myself.
Where are they eating?
They're like they're at a Dogs game.
Yeah, beware the doggies. DOGGIES.
You'll never bark alone.
Amen. Stick to Italian restaurants that are in your price range. For example, Fazoli's. That's from Beer Cats, and it looks like he's ready to go today.
Do we even have a Fazoli's in St. Louis?
A couple on the east side.
Are there?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
It's kind of a fast food Italian place.
Yeah, fast
Kind of the
casual.
Italian version of Burger King or McDonald's, but the food's better than Burger King or McDonald's.
I make a good Alfredo sauce. I made it last week. I should do a cooking show on that, how I make my Alfredo sauce.
Well, you know how to do these things because you had an in with Didier.
He's heating up.
I love that drop.
Yeah, me too.
Keep up the food talk. I am fat and actively adding these restaurants to my list. Doug, that's from the 636.
I mean, it's hard not to eat at a good Italian restaurant when you live on the hill.
Agreed.
I mean, I've been there for 18 months now.
Yeah.
And
Because a bad one won't survive.
I've been to a lot of them.
Yeah, so you know they're all good.
Even Pizza de Gloria.
Fantastic.
A little expensive.
I haven't had it.
Oh, it's good.
Tell me why it's so good, boy.
Crust. It's all
Crust.
the crust. The crust is unbelievable.
I'm a meat and potatoes guy. I'm a pepperoni guy.
Yeah, they got that.
Okay. And is it just like, compare it to another pizza for me so I can get an idea here in the St. Louis area?
It's a very standard pizza, fresh ingredients. I wouldn't say it's
Doug, hand-rolled?
I don't mind.
I'm sure they
I don't
toss it by
care
hand.
Who rolls it?
But really fresh ingredients. The crust is unreal good. Always fresh toppings. So I would say it's a very standard pizza. My only issue with it is it's kind of a two-pie situation. If you are going with someone else, 2 pies is too much, but then you take some home. 1 pie to me is not enough for 2 people.
They're right. They're tiny pies, eh?
Yeah, I could be using the wrong word here, but I kind of describe it as like artisan pizza.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to say it. Handmade. So each pie is going to be a little different.
It's good, always busy. And people dress up in there.
Sure. You got to make it resi.
Yeah, you do.
If you ask a festive what their favorite Italian spot is, they'll answer with Fazoli's. It's from Helmet Nacho Heaven in the James Carlton YouTube chat.
Okay. The Festus favorite Italian restaurant is Fazoli's. Is that what he just claimed?
Well, the Festus Fats.
That's from the Helmet
Okay.
Nacho. That Nicky Slices is the bee's knees.
Really
That's from
good.
Joe Boo's Room. Haven't had it. What's going on there? Compare that pizza.
That's
for me.
more of a Sicilian, which is kind of like a Detroit style, where it's the square.
Oh, is that
pizza,
right?
But it's a lighter crust. Like the crust is thick yet light.
But are they still in squares, huh?
Yeah, squares.
Squares, Doug, like
they have something
Detroit.
called a lasagna slice, where it's got like
Why don't you combine lasagna and pizza and settle in for the
There's no-
afternoon? Do you have that for lunch?
They're both good on standalone food.
they're not. It's not like there's not noodles on it, but it's like the ricotta cheese that they would use in lasagna interspersed with the red sauce. Awesome.
That hasn't been there that
Awesome.
long, has it?
No, very, very recently added to the hill.
I told you about that hideous Thanksgiving-inspired pizza I had.
Oh, yeah. Nashville?
God, yeah.
Do they use gravy as the base?
What about the stuff and stovetop?
It was on there. Mashed potatoes were
cranberry
on there.
sauce.
Oh, horrendous.
I'm surprised you could lift the slice. It seems like there's
Well, it was just little bits of stuff, but
Okay.
it was like one scoop of mashed potatoes. I thought, oh,
You were out on it.
God, it was horrendous.
Pizza? They have green bean casserole in there too. Some cranberry sauce on there.
It's hard to ruin a pizza, but they did it. And I ordered it, so I'm the fool.
I think Grassi's back in the day when I worked there. I think they were the first ones to come up with the spinach pizza. Nobody had ever heard of putting spinach on a pizza, and they did. And then Jack Carney, who was still doing a show on KMWX and was huge fans of Vito and Jerry Agnello and Jerry Watts from Grassi's, he would come in all the time, and he came in and ate the spinach pizza, talked about it on a show, and people were in their lines out the door to get the spinach pizza.
Really?
Nothing tastes as good as the brown pappardelle of toilet paper that dangles between an overcooked nude Turbo Hoosier's oversized chafing thighs, seasoned with the jerk chicken that has been marinating in their lower intestine for the last 6 hours, combined with the sticky sweet asparagus collected from the floor of the Hito trough, Doug. That's from Deke Dotem.
This is why he got suspended. Suspended indefinitely.
Boy, Deke knows how to ruin a good food
He sure
conversation.
does. He ruins everything. If someone has tried to ruin your life, maybe Longo Biggs is the place you ought to call. Call Longo Biggs if you have a serious case, because these are the guys you want to have on your side. If you have a Shishawali case, call somebody else. But if you want tough guys who are going to win for you, Longo Biggs, that would be C.D. Longo and Doug Biggs. They are the guys that will help you out. Longtime listeners to this program, started at a law firm right here after graduating from St. Louis U's Law School. Longo Biggs is not just about winning cases, it's about fostering relationships built on trust and respect. Their commitment to their clients goes beyond mere legal representation. They prioritize understanding each client's unique needs and circumstances to advocate effectively on their behalf. This client-centered philosophy, combined with their extensive legal knowledge, allows them to fight for justice and compensation that their clients rightfully deserve. Shishawali, somewhere else. Serious case, Longo Biggs. You're always going to have CD and Doug's personal cell phones, so you can keep in touch with them throughout the length of your case. Justice built on trust, results driven by experience. Their website is longobiggs.com. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisements.
The presenting sponsor of this program is Munganess, St. Louis Acura, Munganess, Burkhardt, Alton Toyota. On board with After the Morning After? Check out stlouisacura.com and altontoyota.com and our co-executive producers, dealerships. That's Munganess, St. Louis Acura, Munganess, Burkhardt, Alton Toyota. Jamie Burkhardt, if you are on board with this show, you're grateful that Iggy is back here working with us, then make sure you support the sponsors, because I'm telling you, if the sponsors go away, I can promise you this, Doug, the show goes away.
Yeah, it does.
That's just the way that it works. Sure. Munganess, St. Louis Acura, Munganess, Burkhardt, Alton Toyota, stlouisacura.com, altontoyota.com. And then Jamie Burkhardt set up this number that takes you right to the muckety mucks. The number is 314-287-3002, 314-287-3002. If you're in the market for a new car, a pre-owned car, or to get your car serviced, I did that a couple weeks ago with my wife's car, go to stlouisacura.com or altontoyota.com, or call the number that goes right to the muckety mucks, and that number is 314-287-3002. Get involved and be a friend of the feather. I'm going to Minneapolis this weekend, and the Exotica convention is there. Lisa Ann is headlining it. Can I get an Iggy Glossy to take there and get her to sign? That's from the 618.
Sure.
There you go.
Come on by the hill. Just DM me when you're there, and I'll bring a picture down for you. That's as simple as that.
And then he's going to deliver it to Lisa
I don't care
Ann.
what he does with it. He just asks for one.
Okay.
Maybe Lisa Ann will sign it for him.
You keep a lot of glossies on hand.
I do now, because Danny Stack has some made for me.
Oh, Danny Stack.
Spread the love, dog.
Yeah, he took my last picture for his friend Well, I meant the last one. I had 2 pictures left, and I signed one. I said, "You're lucky. I only got 2 left." And he said,
Congratulations.
He said, "Give me the one you
How
have
lucky
left."
can a man get?
Yeah, you're right about that.
Well, he wanted it for his friend.
You talk about winning the lottery.
Yep,
And
nice
he
score.
said, "Give me the last one you have, and I'll get copies made for you." So he did.
Tell me that.
Now I'm stocked up again.
You need to have like 100 on hand at all times.
I thought they go pretty quick.
Do they?
Well, much like a firearm,
I don't know what to tell you.
You'd rather have it and not need it than, need it and not have it.
I guess.
I mean, they just sit in my briefcase.
What else is in that briefcase?
Well, I used
Why
to
do you need a briefcase?
crackers. I used to bring my briefcase to our TMA live events,
I remember.
and I'd have my pictures in there because I'd always have to sign them there.
Oh,
You looked like you were doing a bank job.
Yeah.
You'd walk in with a cigarette hanging out of your mouth and a briefcase.
Then I bring my briefcase to Gobble Bowl every year to put everything in there, and I always have the pictures in there because I know I'm going to sign some at Gobble Bowl.
Oh, sure. You must get tired of signing.
No, I love signing, Doug.
Do you? No problem with carpal tunnel or anything?
I love posing for pictures with people. I love signing. It just means they care enough to ask, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I wonder why the briefcase has fallen out of fashion.
I don't know. It's so easy. I mean, I guess it's easy to put something over the side of your shoulder like a backpack, but it's like carrying you got 3 different pouches. It's big, roomy. It's room for your pens.
It used to be everybody had a briefcase.
I know. It feels like, and the way you can put it on the desk and then open it up, it's just all, it's kind of cool.
And
And
you'd think it would be better protection for a laptop or some device like that than a backpack.
My backpack has a dedicated laptop sleeve.
Oh, well,
It's
pardon the
pretty,
hell out of me.
pretty
Yeah, humble
cushioned.
brag.
Yeah.
And mine's kind of sentimental. It was my brother-in-law's.
No, that's cool.
So when he passed away, I said, "Can I have his briefcase?" So I have his briefcase.
Does it have one of those locks on it?
Yeah, but it don't work.
Uh-oh. Doug's not
Doesn't
gonna like that.
doesn't work. It doesn't work.
It ain't working, Doug.
Yeah,
I think it does. I mean, it's all zeros. But I guess if I wanted, I've never done it, but I guess if I wanted to push them up to 6s and 5s, it wouldn't open, but I've never done
I have a
that.
couple of really nice briefcases, but you look like such a goober walking down the street with a briefcase.
Unless you're
Can't
in a
use 'em.
suit, like you feel kind of silly. Like you literally look like you're a criminal. Like you just stole some money because you have a briefcase.
I had some kid at St. Mary Magdalene, it was like 7th grade. He was bringing a briefcase to school. God, that guy took some grief.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a kid that let
Yeah.
dude do
look
that.
At,
and
look at Poindexter over there.
Yeah, it was filled with Dr. Pepper cans. He would go to the soda machine and just get like 8 Dr. Peppers and slam them in his briefcase.
He'd have his lunch in there and his.
You can hide some stuff.
He
in
wore a
there.
cape as well.
You had a kid wear a cape?
He had a cape and a briefcase
To
full of Dr.
school.
Pepper.
I like a cape.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Jets 4-corner meat pizza. Yum, yum. That's from Richard Fulkerson. Doug,
Jet-
he's in the James Carlton
Okay.
YouTube channel.
Jets is good, but you eat it and you kind of need
Yeah.
two naps.
Never had a Jets.
Really? Is that right? I enjoy it.
That's good. In terms of like fast food pie or chain pie, I would say that's way up there.
Chairman Kurt just texted into the Lifetime Roofing text inbox. The number for the Lifetime Roofing text inbox is 314-252-0714. Seriously, why is your podcast review not on my desk yet? I don't want to keep having this conversation.
Well, your PAFO came out at 6 o'clock this morning. I got up at 7, went outside, smoked a cigarette, brushed my teeth, made some coffee, and then I started listening to your 2-hour podcast at about 8 o'clock.
Who was a guest?
It's just the 3 of them, Zoe, Chris, and KG, do the
Yep.
PAFO.
Chopping it up.
Yeah, so I listened to it and then took a shower. So then I had to come here and do this, so I really didn't have time to record mine and get it to Tony, who then gives it to KG.
Doug, this is part of the Pondoffs Anonymous podcast.
Okay.
Now, if you want to make it
Asking
simple,
people to
KG, if you want to make it
subscribe
simple.
to it. Okay, what do we got?
What Jeff did when he was running it,
Jeff, you know Jeff, Doug?
I don't. Who's Jeff?
Jeff Allen, and Jeff put a
You know
little...
Jeff Allen.
I don't. I don't think I do.
Jeff-
That's not narrowing it down for Doug.
Well, you don't watch PAFO, so you wouldn't know.
It's Karen Allen's birthday.
Oh, I used to love
Jeff's
Karen
wife?
I don't know if the.
Allen. Wasn't she in Animal House?
I think Debbie Allen was in Fame.
Wasn't Karen Allen Donald Sutherland's...
I think so.
Well, I
Yeah.
think it
Yes,
was-
in
what's his
Animal
name?
House.
She's probably 60.
He was with the guy who was then in The Sopranos and got his ass beat because he slept
Yeah.
with Tony's guma.
Yeah. I would say she's 72.
Never sleep with another man's guma.
Yeah, she might be 73.
I would say 72, 73.
74. From Carrollton, Illinois.
Is that right?
Maybe we'll get on the podcast. So to answer your question, I will do it when I get home, and I will knock it out, and it'll get to you since it doesn't go up till tomorrow. know why you're in such a hurry.
You are supposed to send it to me so I can send it to Tony. Damn it, that's from Ray King.
How'd that feel?
Your podcast review goes through more hands than I imagined. Fortune 500 companies
Well, it
making
didn't
a
used to when Jeff was in charge.
shareholder
He
meeting.
put this folder
Why was
together.
Jeff demoted?
He just had so much going on. He couldn't handle everything with the podcast. He's got his own little thing going on. It was all on good terms. He was just had so much on his plate. But he put something together where I would go to Pondoffs Anonymous /Iggy, and a screen would come up, said record on my laptop. Hit record, do it, and then it would say download. I download, it went straight to Jeff.
Not anymore.
Now I don't have
Now it
that
goes through
anymore.
A lot of hands, so a lot of different people can get money. Are you tired of people suckling off the teeth of your
They're
podcast?
stepping on the brick.
So I don't know how many downloads it gets. I can only go by views on YouTube. The first one I did, I think it had like 120 views, and now they're down to like 20.
Oh, this is from the middle of my Pondoffs Anonymous live read, too.
But that's just the views
This
on.
illustrates that we need people to support the Pondoffs Anonymous podcast network.
But that's just
Subscribe to it.
That's just on YouTube.
Shades of the Blue Chew read coming in.
No, that's on YouTube. If you go to like Apple, Spotify, that, and you download it and subscribe, people are probably listening to it on there. They're not going to YouTube to watch it. They're listening it on Apple or Spotify. So, and Chris says all the numbers for the podcast are good on there. So I can't go by views on YouTube.
Certainly not.
I just dig myself a nice old-fashioned hole here.
I try to get out of it. Maybe nobody's watching. I don't know. They watch theirs. Maybe they just don't watch mine because they probably
Stream of
get
consciousness isn't helping you right now.
people are probably getting mad that I pretty much critique them. They think I'm trashing them when I'm just having fun.
Boy, if I ever started getting mad while listening to a podcast, my reaction would just be to stop listening. Like I would never be like, I'm mad about this. Let me contact somebody. But
Now, I got to tell you, though, I make this observation. I know I've said it before, so the people who listen to all of our stuff, it's ad nauseum. But I like the Noah Laying Up podcast, but sometimes it does irritate me. But it's live after the U.S. Open or the Masters or something I want to hear, and I'm irritated.
yeah.
But I'm not like,
Right. Are you
texting
irritated
into
at
them.
one of the members? Or
yeah, to an extent.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I get that.
so it's a weird deal. So that's why I understand when people like TMA, or I guess ATMA, and
Right.
then dislike a
Right.
member of the dais.
I feel like it's a little different with like a radio show or even something like that where it's live. Like
Yeah, I'm watching it because of, or I'm listening to it because
Right.
you're fresh off the U.S. Open.
Michael, if you're going to do the Pondoff thing, I talked to Chris probably Tuesday, I think, maybe yesterday or Monday. And I said, are you guys okay with my PFO Plus? He goes, oh, we love it. I said, I don't want anybody to get mad when I take a shot at somebody or I critique something. He goes, no. He says, we know you're just kidding, that we take shots at you on PAFO. I said, okay, as long as you guys are cool with it, because sometimes I get done doing it. I said, I hope nobody's going to get mad at this. He goes, oh, we just laugh our ass off. Like when I tell KG, just quit going to Putt Shack. It's not working, dude. You're 0 for 60. Try something else.
What does that mean?
Is that the number is 60?
He keeps a journal, and he's got 60 dates that he took to Putt Shack.
He's taken 60 ladies to Putt Shack, really?
Yeah, none of them have hit. So I said, you ever think about maybe just go and get a coffee or
60
something?
dates is an impressive total,
I
isn't
would
it?
agree.
Yeah, but
60?
he's not getting second dates out of them. So I'm guessing.
I don't think I've had 60 dates in my life.
Well, when you're on an app and you just scroll and like everything, I guess you can get a 60.
You're saying he's not picky?
But I'm just having fun, and I hope people don't think I'm just trashing and
Feral
trashing.
monkeys over here.
Because I told him, I said, I actually love the podcast, and sometimes I got to like make stuff up to go off on you guys because there's really nothing to critique badly, but I just kind of find something to nitpick at. But he said, no, we love it, so I'll do that today and get it to Tony. Tony will get it to KG, and KG can put it up whenever he wants.
I'm not Jeff. This is a new era. That's from KG in O-Town.
Yeah, a new area, more work for me. Well, not for me. I just send it to Tony. Tony's got to
So
send
Ray
it to you.
King got it and sent it to Tony.
More
And
work
Tony
for
doesn't
Tony.
even work for Pondos.
And then the proceeds go straight to Rockio?
Well, they're funneled there.
That's the way it's
They're
working.
back
Yeah,
channels.
it's going everywhere.
Iggy's staff is incredible. Cucky doing his Patreon, Rockio doing his cameos, KG and Tony doing whatever that thing he's doing for yet another podcast. He's the first retired intern to have a 3-man organization under him working 40-plus hours a week for negative views. That's from Mark over at Mark's Mulch and Bra, the San Francisco Treat.
I
Gotta stop stealing other companies' slogans.
love Rice-A-Roni. No, Cucky doesn't do my Patreon anymore. Tony does, and then Tony also does
Now,
my...
who is Tony? And how did you hoodwink him into doing this?
Tony
some guy.
Vitale. Tony
No,
Vitale.
you know Joey.
I do know Joey. That's a relative, brother or something? It's not.
Yeah, I met him, and he reminded me of
See, there
this.
you go. It's yes.
So it is Joey Vitale's brother?
I don't think so, no.
Well, that's what I asked you.
Well, I was talking about something else, and I didn't hear what your comment was.
That audio's going to sound great when it's clipped
How
off.
do you, what's your secret of getting all these people to do your
Art
work
said that
for
to
you?
No.
Hey, Tony
Because that's
works.
a skill.
Tony works for the IT department at WashU. So he said, "Look,
So
I'm
naturally.
I'm always here with my laptop open, working. So if you send it to me, it takes me 2 seconds to put it up for you. So I do. We have a folder set up. I do my like we did last night with you and I doing our challenge. Got done with it, downloaded. I told Tony it's in the folder. He grabbed it. It's up on my Patreon page now.
How old is Tony? Because I know a Tony Vitale who loves this program. Is he?
I would guess Tony's probably 45, maybe.
Okay, so different Tony then.
Yeah, I actually met Tony. I didn't know who he was at the time, and this can verify that I did go to the Cure concert in Chicago back in 2023.
As a side note.
That Tony said, "I met you at the Cure concert." I said I'm a listener, and you said hi. So I can verify. He said I can verify it. You were there because I met you, but I didn't know who he was at the time. Now I do, and he helps me with the podcast. Nice guy.
I love this Hoosier inverted Truman show that Ken's got going on. Instead of not knowing he's a star and being filmed constantly, he thinks he is a star and people are tuning into the most excruciatingly mundane details of his life. That's from Arbor Day. This is the inverted Truman show? Do you remember that one with Jim Carrey?
Sure.
Was Laura Linney in that? Was Laura Linney?
I don't know who else
So
was in
Ed
it.
Harris,
Ed Harris.
Ed Harris, I think, is one of the most underrated actors of all time.
he's great.
I love Ed Harris.
Yeah.
Do you remember him from Apollo 13? Pollock. Let's see. Sean Connery. Nicolas Cage.
You ever seen A History of Violence?
No, what was the name of that with the Alcatraz seizure?
The Rock?
The Rock, thank you.
Yeah.
What would you ask about?
History of Violence.
No, what's
Really
going on
good.
there?
Cronenberg movie. It's Viggo Mortensen and Ed Harris. It's on Netflix right now. Would recommend.
The Pope, who can really roll the rock, says, does Tony Vitale get any monetary benefit from this agreement, or is this dried leech's way of getting something for nothing? That's from the Pope.
None of your business.
I thought we made it clear. All the money goes directly to Rockio.
Well, he's got to wet his beak.
None of your
This
business.
is
Kind of an economy question. Are you stocking up on bananas? Listen to these people. I figure out this is how the United States is going to end.
Oh, wow. Doug,
Big
what a
news.
shift.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the
Please,
world.
tell us.
The world, the sun's going to explode and we're not going to have sun anymore and the Earth's going to go to crap and we're all going to die because there's no sun.
Well, we'd burn up if the sun
Is that what happened?
goes
Yeah.
supernova. If it goes supernova and blows up, we'll all be scorched.
Yeah, it'd be pretty quick.
Or if it just went the other way and if there wasn't sunlight anymore. But that's the world. I'm talking about the United States. Now,
Well,
if some other country like North Korea or somebody come take it over with us, take it over. But there's going to be a generation, we have, you start with baby boomers, you got Gen X, Gen Z, what's the other one now? Millennials. There's going to be a generation of idiots.
Don't we have that now?
No, a whole generation of idiots. It's going to be Generation I. And nobody's going to go to school. Nobody's going to get a degree. Nobody's going to become a doctor. Nobody's going to become a lawyer. Nobody's going to become a farmer. And there'll be nobody to cure people. There'll be nobody to grow crops. There'll be no policemen. The whole world will come to an end
It's
because
like what's
of
happened with socialism and communism.
Generation Idiot.
Very few people can be on local news.
Nobody will become a politician, so they'll be running the country. It'll just be a country of chaos.
And what will lead to this? Why would it become that?
What inspired this take?
A whole generation of idiots. Yeah, texters.
Oh, okay. I'm just wondering what will inspire this generation of idiots to become the idiots.
Well, what
that they
inspires people when you're a baby boomer? What inspires you to be a Gen
baby
X?
boomers are
You make
just
things up about what they do.
No, baby boomers is just a span of when you were born.
No, but what do they say about millennials? They don't want to work. Gen X, oh, they don't want to do this. Well, it'd be a generation of idiots that nobody wants to go to school. Nobody wants to get an education. They're going to have no trade.
We have large portions of our population who are there right now.
Well, this would be the whole population. I'm talking about 100 years from now, the people that are dying off now that have kids, and they have kids that are idiots. The whole country will be run by idiots, and nobody will be working. Nobody has an education, and the United States will come to an end. And then Russia or somebody will come in and take over, but...
You really think this is going to happen?
The United States, as we know, it will come to an end because it will be run by a bunch of idiots that don't know what to do.
That could be true.
Don't know how to work.
Yeah.
Don't want a job. There'll be nobody, no butchers, nobody to cut the meat. Going to a grocery store.
More likely come to an end if we ever go to socialism or communism.
Well, I don't get political. I'm just saying
It's not
idiots.
political. You're calling everyone an idiot who doesn't want to work. How are we going to be taken over? That could do it.
Well, you go to the store. What are you going to do? There's no clothes here. Nobody's making clothes, and nobody's selling clothes. Can I pay for this? No, there's no cashier.
Each person's prerogative.
You don't really think that's going to happen, do you?
Can I get some produce? Nope. We don't have any farmers anymore. We're not growing anything.
Do you take pot? Do you really think this is going to happen?
Not in my lifetime. Not in the next 3 lifetimes. But somehow that's how this country's going to end.
Where the whole nation, everybody will just shut it down.
A whole nation of idiots.
And what's going to cause everyone to become an idiot? We certainly have our idiots now, but we have a lot of people that aren't idiots.
Just their upbringing, and when they're born, they just don't want to work. They don't want to get a job. They don't want to go to school.
Just when they're born.
There'll be no rules to go to. Yeah, it'll be inbred into them when they.
Inbred.
I'm not going to school.
Inbreeding could lead to that.
So it's just that's just my thought.
For those just tuning in, the man who spends 14 hours a day watching TV, arguing on Reddit, and playing golf while is talking about a generation of lazy idiots. That's from the TMA Troubadour.
Well, I've worked my whole life.
Barely.
I'm talking about barely. I had a job. I'm talking about when you're born and you turn 9 years old, going to school. Nope. You don't have to go to school. Well, by then there'll be no rules. There won't be any teachers.
Well, what's going to lead to all this?
Mass nihilism is what you're what's
going to start to a complete breakdown of our society? Well, you can't say this is going to happen without having any idea what's going to cause that to happen.
So I'm going to need a catalyst.
Maybe it's all the parents taking Tylenol when they're pregnant. I don't know. Psychological. But it's going to be born into them that their brain's going to tell them we're not going to school. I don't need a job.
Boy, you're really Jackson Pollocking this take. Just flapping it around, see where it lands.
No sense whatsoever. No sense at all.
No, wait.
We've always had our collection of idiots. When you have a country this size, there are going to be some idiots, and Lord knows we got millions of them. But that doesn't mean the other 300 million are all just going to fall apart one day.
I hope 100 years from now, when you and I are hopefully both in heaven, and we're probably doing a podcast or something, and we can look down and say,
podcasting from beyond the grave.
And I can tell you, I can look at you and say, look down there. Didn't I tell you? Look at it. The country is gone. There's all idiots. Nobody's working. The country's burning. I told you what happened.
Do you think you'd still be doing like ad reads and podcasting in heaven, or do you think
I don't know what the Wi-Fi sitch is up there, but
still nagging Hinchin for an autograph?
Like you're podcasting from heaven, but you still have to do like Blue Chew ads.
Well, 100 years from now, Caitlin Clark will be up there with us. I can just ask her up there.
Jake Reynolds needs to break into Ken's place and check for carbon monoxide. The hell's he talking about, Doug? That's from Doug McGraw.
I don't know. If you were to say some event is going to happen that's going to lead to the total breakdown of our society, I could maybe understand that. But you're just saying people are going to be born into this way of thinking where they don't have to do a darn thing just based on the fact that they were born.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're not getting this done.
Generation of idiots. Just like, cats when cats are born, they know to go to the bathroom in that little box. Mm-hmm. Dogs aren't like that, but cats have that, just like a feral cat is born, you can go up to it at 8 weeks old and start to pet it. It's born to know that I'm a feral cat. I'm not supposed to I'm not supposed to let these people pet me. It's going to be in people's brains when they're born. I don't know how it happens.
Isn't a feral cat just one that's living out on its own on the street somewhere?
Yeah, but
doesn't have a home.
They don't let people come up to you. They've lived on their own. They don't like people.
Or some person released him out onto the streets, and he's just trying to stay alive.
Anyway, my point is that
Simply
I'm not going
getting it.
to get into cats with you.
Cut that off.
The buck
That's
stops
what a feral
here.
cat is.
The point is, people
It's
are
a
going
feral
to,
cat that doesn't have a human owner, and it's just kind of living off the streets.
and it hates people. You try to go up to a feral cat and pet it, it's going to. I'm not talking about.
Probably afraid of people
I'm
now.
not. Yeah, I'm not talking about a homeless cat. I'm talking about cats that were born
It's
in
kind
the
of the same
wild.
thing. A homeless and a
Panhandling
feral
cats.
cat, it's kind of the same thing.
Well, and you're going to be born at some point. Something's going to happen where your brain tells you, "I'm not working. I'm not going to school. I'm doing nothing. I'm going to be
what's going to happen to cause this?
I'm gonna be
have you born like that?
I'm going to be a village idiot. I'm going to do nothing for my life." And everybody's who's born in the certain years with the generation idiot is not going to work.
But
No,
you're
this is
still
all
not
making sense to me.
You're still not pointing to any one event that's going to cause this.
I don't know how it's going to happen, but it'll happen. I don't know how it's going to happen in their brain that they don't want to work, but it's going to something in the air, in the water, where all these people have kids, and those kids are going to be idiots.
I do believe in it. I don't know how it will work out, but I do believe in it.
All right.
KG in O-Town, who was not happy that you didn't have the podcast over to him in time, excuse me, has texted in and said, after listening to the last 10 minutes, I can tell you have a lot going on, so just get it to me whenever you have a chance.
I haven't even recorded it yet. When did you expect me to record it? If you want to do me a favor, send me an advanced copy.
Oh,
I mean, you tape the thing on Friday.
well, sure.
Send it off to me on Monday or Tuesday, and I'll watch it and I'll get it to you if you need it that early. But I can't give it to you when I haven't done it yet.
That wouldn't make sense.
You work 1 hour a week and live in a prison cell. Sniffing holes. Boy, Ken is really on one today. That's Mr. 63011.
Again, I worked my entire life. It's not like I came out of the womb and when I was 8 years old, all right, kindergarten, I'm not going to school. Okay, I don't need a job. I don't need a trade. I'm just going to be an idiot my entire life. But that generation is coming.
The entire generation.
Entire generation.
There won't be an achiever among the group, among the millions.
Can you imagine if nobody, right now, people that were born, like say Plowsy's kid,
Young Arthur.
15, 20 years from now, every kid that was born around that time doesn't want to be a doctor, doesn't want to go to medical school. We run out of doctors.
Think about that, Doug.
This is an argument I'm really having a hard time wrapping my head around.
I get it, and I'm with you, Diggs.
What if nobody wanted to be in the medical field? A whole generation of nobody wants to go to medical school. You have no doctors.
Think about that.
Well, that's true.
You're
but
going
why?
back. You're
But
going
my
back to the
question is
15th
still
century
why?
when you died
Damn it,
from.
why?
Damn it! Why? What's going to cause this?
You died from a toenail.
You won't just be born with that kind of thought process.
Humans intrinsically have motivation. They have ambition, just kind of built into us, as most animals
At least
do.
the ones who survive do.
Right.
Yeah, mark my words.
I'll put in predictionary.
Okay.
Yeah, put in predictionary in 150, 200 years from
I'll
now.
get-
we can
I'll
go
get to
check
it.
it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
just-
there's no question that people get softer as the generations go by because life gets easier with technology. But that doesn't mean that at the flip of a switch, everyone is going to be born stupid.
What if nobody wanted to be in radio? Oh, that's right. Our country would be better off. That's from Jugs, and he's in D.C.
That's another thing. I mean, if you're not going to work and go to school, there won't be any more radio. Nobody's going to know how to talk on the radio. Nobody's going to run the board.
This sounds like an episode
Nobody's
of
gonna
the
know how to-
Twilight Zone.
Nobody's going to know how to fix a
It's really
phone line.
It's the plot of the movie Idiocracy. It's kind of in a way the plot of Idiocracy, the Mike Judge movie from the early 2000s with Luke Wilson. So you should watch that one, Iggs. And
What's it called?
Idiocracy.
Idiocracy.
It's really good.
Oh, there it is. That'll be the name of the generation. Idiocracy.
Well, if you have parents that allow their children to be idiots, then they'll have all idiots. It's more on the parents.
I said it's
than the child.
upbringing. It's not happening in the next 100 years, but there's going to be a generation of parents that don't care, and their kids are going to be bred into it. Now they're going to have to grow up and do something. They don't want to do anything.
Like I said, we have a lot of those right now, but it's on the parents. It's on the parents. It's not because you were just born.
Well, I'm not
wanting
talking
to
a
do
lot of
anything.
them. I'm talking everyone.
Dirty Chewbacca's text is really funny.
The entire population of the United States, at some point, nobody's going to want to work, get a trade. no job. And then we just fall apart and the country's over.
Ken's describing a really scary world. Our only hope is to find a nearby wino of a planet that houses wayward adult males that we can mooch off of. That's from Arbor Day. Dirty Chewbacca says, I want to make Iggy hard with desire.
That's gotta feel good after that.
Love you, sweetie. Or dude.
Likely.
Yeah, that's no sweetie.
Gosh darn it, my prostate.
James Carlton sponsors the YouTube chat where they are enamored with the conversation.
I can imagine. At least you can talk.
They are talking it over, and that's James Carlton who makes it possible. He's my insurance agent. He's Jackson's insurance agent. He's been mine since 2019. Have you set your home and auto insurance and forgot about it? Maybe you haven't talked to your insurance agent in the last 6 months or longer. You know, our friend James Carlton, he still has the biggest rate decrease going on in his 18-year career on automotive. Call 314-961-4800 or go to carltoninsurance.net to work with James and save money. Imagine if you could have a phone call that lasted less than 5 minutes, and that phone call could lead to savings of thousands of dollars. How magical would that be for your budget? That's James Carlton. That's what he can do for you, all while giving you incredible customer service because he has a huge staff. 314-961-4800 or go online at carltoninsurance.net. The program airs Monday through Thursday, but Jackson would like to make a special announcement about next Monday's show, Doug. It is my pleasure to introduce our audience to Jackson Burkett.
Okay.
Monday, the 29th of June, we will be doing TMA on 101 ESPN Live from Bellerive Country Club ahead of Media Day out there. And because of the difficulties to switch around and get everything working right in the quick succession that it would take, we are going to be doing a best of After the Morning After on Monday. It will be available. It'll play right at 11. It'll also be available to podcast. I don't want to wax my own car, but I've been crafting it, and it's really, really funny and really good. So,
like the best of Movie Boy?
No, best of ATMA. It's all of ATMA stuff. So best of ATMA.
Why don't you do best of Movie Boy from 11 to 12 on Monday, and let's just let her cook.
Yeah, that's, I don't know if that's a very dense text, but best of After the Morning After is a dense text, and it's very good. So that is what is happening on Monday, June 29th. So you don't have to drive out to Bellerive.
Woohoo, 4-day weekend for me.
Yeah, 4-day
How
weekend.
about that, Doug? He's got a 4-day weekend.
Nice. You need some time off.
I need one of those, yeah.
And then, well, I guess we don't do the show on Friday the 3rd anyway, but we're off on Friday the 3rd.
Friday the 3rd, we will be off.
You going to the lake?
No, I will be on the 4th.
But you are going to the lake.
No, I'm going to Centralia, Illinois, where my family.
But then the following week, you're going to the lake.
Yes, then I'm going to Table Rock. I'll be off the 9th and the 10th.
You're so quick to make sure people know it's Table Rock.
Well, yeah, I just when you hear the lake,
I don't blame you.
Ozarks.
Table Rock is a lot different than the sewer pit of Grand Glaze Bridge and Party Cove and that crap.
It's one of the most popular recreational sites in the entire Midwest.
It's a sewer.
I've been on record that I like the Lake of the Ozarks. I like everything up until getting into the body of water itself. But everything around it I like. So.
Oh, yeah, it's relaxing. I mean, I was there almost every weekend when I was in my 20s.
Right. But me and my family will be going to Table Rock the week after 4th of July.
Okay. But this other place, heaven forbid anyone go there.
Ozarks? I love the Ozarks. Truly, I really, I mean, it's a good spot.
It depends what party of the Ozarks you go to. I mean, it's relaxing, but you get out on the water and it's nothing but a bunch of Hoosiers and people throwing beer cans in the water, pissing in the water, throwing up in the water.
You at the Chamber of Commerce?
People are throwing up in the water?
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
They call those rainbow showers, am I right?
Yeah.
Sit there and drink beer all day and right in the water.
Oh,
But if you got a nice house overlooking the lake and you got a nice dock and you can just sit out there and drink a beer and relax.
Yeah. Fish.
And that's what Taneycomo's like. That's what kind of Table Rock's like. Just kind of chill.
Yeah. But Lake of the Ozarks?
Just for vomiting.
Yeah, it's a good place to pee.
Oh,
Iggy,
gosh.
you are a Hoosier. That's from the TMA Reddit Insider.
I don't know how many times I can explain this to you.
Yeah. It's getting old.
Nobody with a Vera Wang comforter is a Hoosier. Wasn't that the deciding?
No, I mean,
I
it's
thought it was, what's the fish you like, Dover sole?
Oh, yeah. If you eat Dover sole, you're not a Hoosier.
I think that was on my birthday cake.
Dover sole? You had a fish cake?
When
Sounds awful.
Now, when Dillian came in for my birthday and did the TMA Live, and it was my birthday, and they brought a cake, and it says, you can't be a Hoosier if you eat Dover sole, or something like that. That was on the cake.
Like it's yours, you.
Or I think it said, Hoosiers don't eat Dover sole.
Oh, probably.
I'm actually with Iggy. Lake of the Ozarks is Hoosier. Anyways, I'll be over trespassing into my old neighborhood fishing their retention pond. Catch me live on Facebook. That's from Market Mark's Mulch and Bra Emporium coverage you can count on. Did you do whippets before you came in today? That's from Little Beer Cats.
Ooh.
I don't know what a whippet is.
No, it's like huffing.
Huffing?
Yeah, huffing like aerosol.
Like sniffing glue?
In the same family.
You spray aerosol and then you breathe it in?
You huff it, yeah.
Who does that?
Like poppers?
People do it.
Why?
Not like poppers. Why? Because it like gives you a crazy head rush. I've never done it, nor would I ever. That's a real dumb move.
Are we talking hairspray or?
It's like just like a printer cleaner, computer cleaner.
It's like the amyl nitrate I used to do at the gay bars over in Illinois.
Right. In a vacuum, that might sound odd, but in context, it makes sense.
Yeah, it gave you like a rush for like 30 seconds.
Wouldn't then
But the worst
dilate?
The worst headache ever.
And were you there at these gay bars in Illinois?
Yeah, we just go dancing there after we got off work at the Breckenridge.
Oh, that's right. And then you'd sniff printer cleaner?
It's called amyl nitrate. I think they call it poppers now.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to talk about butt plugs?
Yeah. Maybe it is true. We are going to become an entire
That's
society
it,
of
too, yeah.
idiots.
Yeah, you kill about.
That's actually how it would happen if everyone just started doing whippets. Then you'd have a country full of idiots.
The Glendale Lemming is not happy with Iggy. Iggy having a problem with the Hoosiers at the lake is ironic, to say the least. Tell me, Iggy, when's the last time you were actually at the lake? Oh, yeah, in your 20s. That's from the Glendale Lemming via email.
I don't need to go to tell you it was a Hoosier. It was Hoosier back then. I'm sure it got worse. They didn't have Party Cove when I was back there.
Oh.
You think Party Cove's not Hoosier? What do you think? There's a bunch of yachts out there with ladies sipping champagne on lawn chairs?
There's a lot of $1 million homes.
I know, but they're not on Party Cove. They're all taking their tops off, drinking Bush, and yee-haw!
That's what they scream?
I laugh when you laugh.
No, there are seriously a lot of
there are.
beautiful homes around the Lake of the Ozarks.
Bush's house is Hay Parker's yacht right in front of his place.
Yeah. Goldfinger has a huge place there that's beautiful.
Yeah, there's some huge homes down there.
Yeah.
I mean, none of them, you're not living in a little shanty at the
No,
Ozarks.
no.
But those people that go down there don't live there.
Some quality golf, too.
Oh, a lot of great golf courses down there.
So it's coming around now. Now we're starting
Now
to
you're
like
on board.
I'm not talking about the Lake of the Ozarks proper. I'm talking about the lake itself.
it. The water's
And the
what you have
people
a
that go
problem
down there and hang out. Yeah. I mean, the golf courses are great. The houses are great. The people that actually have homes there are great.
Yeah.
It's the people that come down there that don't live there. They just rent a hotel or a house and they just go down and act like morons.
And what is it they yell?
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
It is nice, though, because like all the houses on Lake of the Ozarks have like lake access. Like you can be right
Yeah.
there on the dock. Whereas a lot of places at Table Rock, the banks are too high up, so you can't actually, you can see the lake, but you can't really get in from your place.
Yeah.
So Lake of the Ozarks does it right in that sense.
Yeah.
Papers is coming to the 618. That's from Jackery Poor in the James Carlton YouTube chat.
I'm in the 618 a lot.
Come on down.
I spent a healthy portion of my life in the 618. Not living there, but my dad worked there forever. My brother and sister
You play a
lived
lot
in
of golf in
Edwardsville.
Illinois, don't you?
Played golf
He's a Far
all the
Oaks
time
guy.
in Illinois. Love going to IL. Gas is expensive, but other than that, it's pretty great.
We'll enjoy the lake.
You know what, Iggs? I will. I might do some fishing.
Scott's wrinkled ballsack, but not his wife, says groups of people drinking Bush and taking their tops off. Sign me up. Let me peep them tatas. I think that's from Scott's wrinkled ballsack, not his wife. Would have been better if it was from his wife, respectfully.
No, I could see his wife maybe just wanting to lay on topless.
How could you say that?
But his wife is not the one that's going to be drinking Bush beer, guzzling and taking her top off. Wee-ah! And swinging her bra around.
And you don't like that?
Well, it's just Hoosier.
I thought you would like that sort of behavior.
No. I would like somebody to just nicely take off their bra and lay on a lawn chair naked. You don't
Slowly,
have to,
slowly take
You
it
don't
off.
have to. You don't have to boast about it and jump around. Look at me! Look at me! I'm drunk.
But I know your first orgasm was to the dude you were going to let take your virginity was reading penthouse letters.
Why don't we have her answer?
I don't even know what the question is. How could she answer?
Well, it's in her book.
Probably addressed it in the text.
Yeah, but I want to see what her answer was. Sure. I'm sure.
Well, you did the interview.
I wouldn't. She wouldn't be laughing, saying, "What a dumb question." Yeah.
No, certainly. But we
Wanting
will.
to see people naked is Hoosier. That's some sniffing holes.
Wanting to.
That may be the dumbest thing somebody's ever said.
Well, if you're if you're doing some peeping, I would say it's Hoosier. But if you're just trying to see like people in the nude, whether it's at a strip club or on your phone, it's probably different.
It's creepy.
Yeah, but if you're like leering, then I would think Hoosier
Yeah,
might be the
if I happen to be sitting outside smoking a dart on the hill and some good-looking girl walks by and her dress blows up, what am I supposed to do? Oh, no, I saw her butt. Damn it. I'm not looking for it. If it happens, it happens.
Start kicking up dirt like Earl Weaver.
Yeah.
Pissed
Damn
that you saw
Like
it.
yell at her. Honey, it's windy out here. Hold your dress.
How often does that really happen?
I think
Where a woman's
I've never
walking
seen
right by you with a dress and the wind blows her skirt. How often in your life has that happened?
Maybe once or twice.
Yeah.
So let me understand this. Topless is Hoosier, but sipping coffee with another man while completely naked is not Hoosier. That's from Father Brown. I dug his parishes in Belleville.
Yeah.
Why is that Hoosier? It's a way of life on a nude beach.
Do you ever like comment on each other's units?
Clip that off.
No. One guy did one time. He said,
What question was that?
I thought that was a
Play that
natural.
on 101
That was a
right
natural
after we break
follow-up.
down the Cairo train.
I thought it was a natural follow-up.
no, the first time I ever shaved all my pubes off.
Clip that off.
What's happened here?
They've lost the golf course.
We asked,
Zach Johnson gift?
we asked a question.
Please continue.
Oh,
Because I saw a lot of people at Heat, a lot of guys had it shaved. And I had like a bush. And I said,
we don't want to know that. You didn't have to include that.
so I just one afternoon got back to the hotel, got back to the room before I took a shower, and I shaved it all off. And I came down the next day, and somebody said,
Why are you telling us
Iggs, you
this?
shaved. Iggs, you shaved. Looks good. Some guy commented on my...
Yeah.
It does make it look bigger.
Right. Harold and Kumar made that reference. Oh, I thought it was a
So
natural
yeah,
follow-up.
that's the only time somebody's ever
Right, but no one would be like, is that a birthmark?
Jackson, is this going to be on the best of on Monday? Thanks, that's Ray King.
Hey, can't rule it out.
Doug, aren't you happy you agreed to doing a fifth hour? That's from the
No.
Hunchback of Von Castle.
Yeah,
This
why we
is
do it.
sword of Damocles. Mean anything at all to you?
This is how we clock in, man.
Lifetime Roofing is the sponsor of the text inbox. They're getting return on investment. They're online at lifetimeroofingstl.com. It's veteran-owned, it's locally owned, and they have a literal lifetime warranty on new roofs and James Hardy siding. It's high-end customer experience, dedicated project management from start to finish, and they have insurance adjusters on staff at a very high level. Lifetime's insurance division understands all phases of the insurance claims process. Go to lifetimeroofingstl.com and work with Dustin McClendon and his team. 24/7 availability with the phone lines getting answered all day long, anytime. Storms run through the area. Get your roof taken care of with lifetimeroofingstl.com. The number is 314-800-0426. Yesterday, had design error over at the house. Doug was over there. You said he
Joe.
comes by with Joey sometimes?
Yeah,
I just said Joe.
sometimes.
Yeah. Did wonderful work. Spent a lot of time at the house. Super helpful. It's Design Air Heating and Cooling online at designairservice.com. Doug and I are clients. We recommend you become a client as well. Any air conditioning issues you may have when it gets super hot, and that's coming here in the next couple of days, go to designairservice.com to work with Seth Goldcamp and his team, which includes Joe. Design Air Heating and Cooling online at designairservice.com. All right, it's 11:58 in St. Louis, and that means we are headed down the stretch here on After the Morning After, presented to you by Munganess St. Louis Acura and Munganess Burkhardt Alton Toyota, stlouisacura.com and altontoyota.com. TMASTL.com. We thank everybody for subscribing, Doug, because now the moment has come. 7,000 subscribers
No
to the
fooling.
TMASTL YouTube channel.
Oh.
The gold bullion is on its way.
Oh, how much am I going to get? I want that gold bullion.
Yep, you got it. 7,000 subscribers to the TMASTL
Nice.
YouTube channel. Congratulations.
I did say last week if we get to 7,000, the 7,000th person I would give the autograph picture to too. So
Oh, wow.
Wow, what a
How we
treat
got to
for them.
verify that?
can you go in there and see who signed up as number 7,000?
No.
Yeah, well, too bad.
That'll wrap that promotion up.
Big loss for them. Big, huge
We'll consult
loss.
with legal and see how to settle.
Just as fast as it came about, it went away.
Wow, I thought we could see who clicked on 7,000.
Unfortunately, not.
All right. Well, honor system. If you think you were the 7,000 person and put it over, let me know.
Okay, I'm with that.
I'll do that, and then Doug can get his gold bullion.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah, I'd really like that bullion.
Time for us to shut it down. Thank you to Munganess Burkhardt, Alton Toyota, Munganess St. Louis Acura for the sponsorship of After the Morning After. For Jackson Bennett Burkett, for Kenneth Iggy Strode, for my brother Kevin, for Douglas Elvin Vaughn, I'm Tim McKernan. This has been After the Morning After, presented to you by Munganess St. Louis Acura, Munganess Burkhardt, Alton Toyota.